Yo, Zamwow, how are you doing? Today I've decided to drink a bottle of milk with a fork. Let's start by setting up some rules, okay? So first of all, I am not allowed to like go to bed or anything. I have to do this all in one take. So this bottle is 1.75 liters. That's like a lot of glasses. By in one take, I mean like I'm allowed to take a piss and stuff. Like if I need to get up for a piss, or like if I need to eat. So this idea came to me spontaneously, like watching YouTube probably, and I was like, wait, why don't I drink a whole bottle of milk with a fork? That's what we got here. I can already see the line moving down. It's a bit lower. Now, around this point, I was getting tired of little drops of milk that kept falling from my fork and onto the table, and I came up with a great idea, right? I'm gonna put a little tissue under the cup, and that way it's gonna absorb the drops of milk. Now, obviously, that's stupid, because the tissue is the same color as the milk, so you can't see how much of the cup is left. Well, that is spill number 1 officially confirmed. I'm glad it landed on my hand and not my shirt. Actually, that makes me think I should probably change my shirt at some point. Maybe I should have done water. If it was water, all I'd have to worry is the mic and maybe the table, because like if I spill a lot, but I'm not planning to spill a lot, right? That's a bit of foreshadowing. Wait, guys, it's actually working. Look, I'm actually making progress. Like the milk line goes up to here now instead of like all the way up to here. So we're actually making progress. The cup is emptier now. That's insane. And now this is the point where I realized the idea with tissues was kind of ass. Haha. Yeah, so change of plan. The tissues, I'm gonna use a sponge instead. I can just wipe it whenever I spill some milk. Pretty clear idea if you ask me. I actually feel sick. Why did I choose milk, man? This is such a bad idea. I've got so much left. Fuck. By the way, I recorded all of this in 2 sessions, which is why the lighting in my hair just keeps changing. Yo, guys, I just made a discovery. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so what I've been doing so far is pretty much licking the bottom of the spoon, but I can do the whole spoon, and that way I get more milk per swallow. Per fork. So I recorded this video before the changes to the profanity system on YouTube. So all the times I say fuck, I'm gonna have to cut all of them out. Guys, I made a decision. I'm gonna have a cup of water on standby so I can drink it to remove the taste of milk from my mouth, because I think I'm actually gonna vomit if I like just to slightly dampen the milk. I'm not gonna like drink a lot. And I'm gonna have to drink that water with a fork to make it fair, of course. Oh yeah, that's a fucking palate cleanser and a half. Yeah, I did not commit to that one. I think if I actually tried to drink the water with a fork, that'll be way too freaking tedious. Guys. You know, I just know something. Okay, so there's so little milk in there that my fork is like only barely in. You see, it's like this much in the milk right now. And because of that, it doesn't gather as much milk per scoop, which means it's inefficient. So, you know what that means, right? It's time for our first fucking refill. So far, the bottle is this full. Like the milk level is there. There's like some remaining milk on the walls, but it's like actually this full. We're down to here. We're making progress. I should probably take this sticker off, shouldn't I? I'm just like giving some random brand free advertising. What the f is this? If they give me money, sure, I'll advertise their milk. Well, I can't peel it off properly because it just doesn't come off, but you can't tell the brand, so it's good enough. It was not good enough. Please just finish peeling off. Why did I do that? God damn it. I just discovered a new technique. I'm getting better at it. Fuck! My heart, I almost... Oh my god, imagine... Oh my god. I don't have my Apple Watch on, but my heart rate right now must have spiked to like 750. Oh, you can tell I just pulled that number out of my ass. I don't know what that was all about. Now, that aside, here's something I should tell you. Each second that you watch of the sped up video, so like when you know when it's time lapse mode and when I go... sorry. It's 4,500% speed, so it's 40 times faster, right? Each second is 45 seconds in for past me, like, of grueling milking. I was so enthusiastic, and I thought like I had a great funny ass idea for a video. I didn't realize I'd start feeling sick so quickly from the taste of milk. Oh my god, we've been an hour. It's been an hour. I also restarted my recording because I want to break it down into like several 1-hour recordings so that in case like like some files get corrupted, I don't want to lose everything. And talking about corrupting or getting files corrupted, that did actually happen. I lost 2 segments of my video. One was a 3-minute segment and one was a 5-minute segment, but you know, thanks to my breaking down of the videos, it was fine, right? We're just missing a few minutes. That's like nothing compared to the whole length of the video. And you know, I'm feeling pretty smart now, like unironically smart for breaking it down, right? If I actually recorded it in one take and then something like went wrong somewhere, imagine losing all of that, like the whole I wouldn't be able, nah, no way, nah fam. So let me do a refill now so that we can actually keep making progress faster, because I don't know how... I'm gonna be honest, I do not know how long I want to be doing this for. Well, the answer is not long at all. Oh yeah, makes me sick just to look at it. You know how I said I hate milk before this? Well, how much you want to bet that I will never drink milk again after this? We got this, come on, come on, come on! This is around the moment when I started doubting if I can even like do the whole thing, right? There's a lot, and I was going through, and I was like on my first or second cup or something, and I was feeling it, right? It's been an hour already. I was starting to hate the taste of milk. It was like I was actually feeling sick. You know, you heard me say it, but like that wasn't a joke. I was actually feeling like I might throw up somewhere. I was starting to lose hope here. This is the desperation arc, so to speak. Hey, is it even okay to drink 2 liters of milk at once? It feels like that. Okay, wait, let me look it up. The guidelines is that you should drink 3 cups or 730 mils of milk a day. Guys, I think this is a bit more than 3 cups of milk. Why did I think this was a good idea? F me in the ass 7 times a day, man. What the fuck? Well, that was a little strange to say. Okay, a little sus. Ah! Anyways. You can see that the desperation arc is in fact real. By the previous statement I just said. I just realized something. It's been like 6 hours since I last ate something. I'll make some pasta. How about that? I just threw a bunch of stuff I had previously, like from some day before, on the frying pan, namely pasta and slices of meat. Heat that stuff up. Good enough. Edible. Dude, I feel infinitely better. What the f? Well then, let's keep going with the milk. And after this, as you may have noticed, I've actually picked up the pace. Like this, I wasn't drinking milk this quickly before. So the food definitely helped. Whenever I'm feeling like I can't bear the taste of the milk, I'll have a bite of this, and hopefully that will just be enough of a refresher to keep going for another half a cup or so. We'll start with 1 bite. Oh, this one's fucking spicy. Ah. What was I expecting with that one? Wow, really? Taking a bite of raw onion kind of stings your mouth a bit, you know? Big discovery. When I was eyeing the bottle, I think next pour we're gonna reach the halfway point, which is just crazy to think about. Like, we're gonna be halfway done with this stupid shit. Can you believe that? Like, I'm on a run. Oh my god. Ow! If you're wondering, yes, I did just touch my eyeball with the hand that I used to hold the onion. Guys. I know it's hard to believe, but I think we reached the next refill. If you look at the actual level, it reaches up to like here. You know what that means, right? We get more milk, which, I mean, great, but like the real thing we're hyped about is that there's less milk left in the bottle now. We're 45% of the way there. And so I was hyped, right? I had a whole new burst of energy knowing that now I have a way out. If I'm too sick on the milk, I can always slice a little bit of meat, or fill myself with a bit of meat and whatever.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Ooh, and my dog moved the camera. Great. Yeah, I was overly hyped at this point, because I kind of thought like the rest of it was gonna be pretty easy. I was doing so well so far. You know, me saying that now, it's clear foreshadowing. You know, what happens next will shock you. Woo! I'm starting to get the thing where I feel shit from the milk again. I still have at least 3 cups to go after this one. How about something slightly acidic this time? A tangerine. Or an orange. Or whatever you call them. Okay, let's start a war in the comments. Which one is it? I am becoming the milkman. Look at future me. Slap a diagram of the milkman. On with a speed run. I don't know what that symbol is supposed to mean, but let's go. Here's the milk part. And then the man. I'm gonna just swap hands for a bit, and I'll be using my left hand again now. Also, do you see this? That's fucking right. It's time for another refill. We made it. Yes, we made it to the next refill. Can you fucking believe that? Alright, let's see how much milk we have left. It's a lot. Fuck. This is the big plot twist that we were all waiting for, you know? There's more milk in the bottle than I thought there was. Anyways, orange time. So now this is where a new problem arose. Namely the infinity cycle of disliking milk. Let me explain. Basically, I'd have some, and obviously I don't like the taste. I've already established that. And so I would naturally not want to take another sip. But the longer I wait before taking another sip, the longer all of this stuff will take. So I was kind of like just prolonging the inevitable, and the longer I prolonged it, the longer I'd want to prolong it for. But you know, I could more or less willpower through it for now. Alright, so the feeling of like wanting to die from the milk is coming back, but now in a different way. Like I feel it on my stomach, just like, you're not supposed to drink this much milk, let's be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat something non-milk. Oh, this apple is soft. Like, not like disgustingly soft. It's still hard to the touch, you know, you'd have to like push it really hard to make even a small dent. But still, it's like, it doesn't do the when you bite it, you know? I want to start a contest. My friend called my haircut the guinea pig, which... What the hell? If anyone comes up with a better name, I will pin... In fact, no, even if you don't come up with a better name, it just has to be good. I will pin the funniest name. Do your thing. Comments. I seem to have slowed down. I'm noticing that like my distraction level is so high. I'm taking like one shot? What the f? Every like minute right now because of how much I'm just fucking tired of it. Fucking, what I'm gonna do now is manually control to make sure I'm drinking milk at a more rapid pace. I'm just gonna like, whenever I'm slowing down, I'll just be like, go faster, come on, just beep. I don't know what those sounds are, I'm sorry. My strat of, you know, hyping myself up this way, or manually reminding myself like, oh, pick up the pace, come on, it doesn't, it's not the best, right? You just forget about it. I'm doing this for 9 hours. I can't keep telling myself the same thing for the whole of, like, for the entire 9 hours. While I can't sustain the strat, at least it gets me through this cup, so... You know, beggars can be choosers. Is that the one to use in this case? I don't know. No, I feel like I'm misusing it. Whatever, who gives a shit? Bye. We have some progress, boys. My fork. It said the same mark as always, you know? This mark. I'm not gonna show the fork. What's the fuck? Milk. It's time for milk. It's milking time. I need some milk. How many refills do we got there? There's still so much left. Jesus fucking Christ, man. It's like we're not even getting closer. I mean, I know we are. I had a full bottle to start out with, but like... You know what sucks is that after this, because it's like, what, 12, 13 already? It's gonna take me at least another couple hours to finish. And then I'm gonna have to wake up the next morning to walk my dogs at like 5, 7. The scary part about the amount of progress we've made is that if you look at the bottle, it looks like we should be nearing the end. But if you look at the actual timeline of the video, oh no, we're only halfway there. I wonder what happens next. One fork at a time. Let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. And again, you can see me here doing the strat of hyping myself up, which just doesn't work as well as I would have hoped it to. I forgot that I planned to be drinking milk. I just got distracted, started watching YouTube. I'm like unintentionally avoiding the milk. I think I'm becoming allergic to calcium. Okay, let's get on with it. No, I need to explain myself here, okay? When you see me laughing at the allergic to calcium joke, I'm not actually laughing. Like, that's just, it's not even funny. Like, where's the punchline? No, I imagined this, like, this fat bones guy. For some reason, that was the picture I had in my head when I said allergic to calcium. Beats me why. I mean, I've been seeing some people do these challenges where they do stuff. Like, there's this dude who had a whole cup of water with chopsticks. Took him 4 hours, but it's water, and water is way more bearable because it doesn't taste like shit. If I had to do this exact thing but with water, I'd be fucking done by now because I would actually just speedrun it. But I chose this myself, so this is like on me, I suppose. Yeah, that's true. It is on me, but like, you know, do I regret doing this? Not really. I think this is definitely the hardest thing ever. And the discussion I was just having a second ago. Okay, all of that. Look at this. Look at this. The craziest moment is about to come up. Oh shit. I love just. I accidentally picked up the cup to eat it more efficiently, like, you know, like, but I can't do that because the cup needs to be in the same position for that fucking time lapse, so, you know, it's what it's. Okay, yeah, I slightly overhyped this moment, but there's actually much crazier ones coming up. But this did give me like a micro attack in the moment. Micro heart attack. My phone is getting a bit hot. Also, it's been another hour. Holy fuck. I guess I'm gonna refresh the recording again. You know how this video took me at least 12 hours to film? Actually more, but you wouldn't know how long unless you skipped ahead, you little shithead. Anyways, guess how long it took me to set this whole up, like blankets and stuff. You only see the blankets from this angle, but guess how long? Yeah, that's right, 6 hours. It took me 6 hours to set up for this stupid ass video. That's the most I've ever spent setting up for a video, and it's for this one, for the milk video. Hey guys, look where we are. You know what this means, right? You know what this means, right? We get another fucking refill. Yeah, this looks like there's still like 2 refills in there. Like how it's just infinite milk at the bottom. I'm so fucking tired of drinking fucking milk. As you can see, I was having a really difficult time actually focusing on the milk. I would just keep blanking out, looking into space, or like fucking chomping on the fork, or just anything really to distract myself from the torture. This is the other point where I was like thinking of giving up, but obviously was never gonna commit. Look how far in I am. 6 hours. What is this? Am I quit out after 6 hours? No way. No way. Not me. That's not what I do. Wow, my taste buds are fucked. It's like the parts that are supposed to receive taste, they're like dying. What the fuck is going on? Like, is it just from eating too many onions? I want to sleep. I wish I could just like take a fucking dip here. I'm not allowed to. I'm gonna just do a little spazzy to hype myself up real quick. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I'm sorry. I had an unprecedented autism attack there. I mean, hey, that's what fucking 6 hours of milk does to a motherfucker. No, I have to pronounce it like that, right? New YouTube TOS. Yeah, he's not gonna stop. He's just doing the casual at like a regular interval. My throat hurts from milk. Did you know that can happen? Back to forking. Alright. I just had like a thought. I can't believe I spent what 6 hours noise canceling this fucking room. Like the pillows and sheets, they're literally everywhere. The whole room is in them. Like I surrounded everything. This place was echoey as f. Now it sounds like a fucking studio. And I set this all up, and I'm gonna have to take it apart tomorrow. And I did this all to record a video of me eating a fucking bottle of milk with a fork. I only have like 7 lines of dialogue throughout the. They don't even. This is the start of the mental breakdown arc that I was talking about earlier. It's finally happening. I just ended up moving this milk so that it's back in frame, like to reposition it. And I accidentally noticed that it's fucking lied because I almost finished the bottle. Okay. Let's just keep going with this. I'm way too close to fucking get distracted now. Yeah, I was legitimately surprised that, you know, we're making as much progress as... I was making as much, you didn't do shit. As much progress as I was, because it's a huge thing I took up on myself. And talking about progress, would you look at that? We're about to reach the next checkpoint. Guys. We fucking did it. Yeah, another cup. This one just went by in a flash. I didn't even like, I just finished it. I've entered a state of like battle trance, but instead of battling like people, I'm battling this cup of milk in this bottle, which we'll finish at the next refill, by the way. It's almost empty. Come on, man, we can do it. Yes. I'm so glad I decided to try some food. That ended up saving my ass. And yeah, the food really helped. I would have probably quit around 2, maybe 3 at most hours in. So really, like, a huge thank. A thank for the food. Alright, I guess I should mention this before I forget. This is like the 70th time I stabbed myself. And it'd be fine if I just like poked myself a few times. It stings like a bitch, because I scratched that place accidentally like before. I was just bored at night, and then I don't know if you do this or if I'm just mentally unwell, but with that statement, I effectively called everyone who scratches their lip mentally unwell. That is not the point I was trying to get across, so shut it. Oh, it's almost 3 a.m. right now, by the way. I started at 7, so 8 hours. I actually predicted 8 hours, huh? So it's gonna be just over 8. Damn, would you look at that? My predictions were somewhat close. We'll see. I don't want to make an early call. Okay, I'm just gonna keep speedrunning this because my pace is like fucking. I pulled a sussy and had a tiny bit of food on my trip to the pisser. Pulled a sussy. Now I could go figure out what that even means, but nah. Instead, I'll take a moment to say, guys, come on, you do the thing, the YouTube thing. Come on, do it right now, please. You know, comment, like, shit. My videos get like 100 views each, right? Come on, we're not making any money here, but we need to be. Thank you.
Okay.
No, guys, it's actually insane. No, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I think. My throat hurts so much.
Hooray!
It's a little early for that though. It's actually possible. We got this. Come on. My last cup. Look. Fucking easy. Remember how I mentioned the actual craziest moment is coming up? Well, is it the second craziest? Next to the one where I almost knocked down a cup. You'll see. Okay, watch. Ooh, I almost did the biggest mistake of all time. Number 10, sus posture mode. I just like blanked out, completely forgot that I was doing this. Now we're on the last cup here. How could it possibly take so much time that there's another 5 minutes of the runtime for the video left? 5 or 6, I don't know. I've not finished editing yet, I don't know exactly. Well, it actually takes me way more time to finish the last cup than I thought. You'll see in what way soon enough, and in fact, I think me on the spot even manages to figure it out later. Let's do just let's do a bit of suspicion action. Suspicious action time. Suspicious action. What does that even mean? Yeah, okay, this is around the moment when I actually realize why, or when you, the audience, and me on the spot realize why the last hour or so takes the longest. Not the last hour, the last cup. And I'm sure those of you that have a brain have already figured it out. So here's a fun prank. Prank on me, because it looks like there's barely any milk left, but that's the catch. When there's very little milk left, there's barely any surface area for the fork to grab. So it's gonna take like another hour to finish. Well, maybe not a whole hour, but it's gonna take a shit ton of time to just finish the remainder of the fucking cup, man. Oh, see, it's hard to be funny when you're asleep, when you're milking. So this right here is pretty much the home stretch. I mean, there's gonna be a home stretcher later, but you wouldn't, because the lower it is, right, the harder it is. So even though it's moving pretty fast right now, and I'm speed running, it's just gonna keep slowing down and slow it down until eventually it halts to a stop, unless I come up with something smart, which I will eventually. I don't know if smart is the right word. A solution of all time. I was right on one thing. This last cup was gonna take by far the longest. Because, yeah, the surface area is so tiny right now. It takes me like, well, a single scoop does like 10 times less than what it did before. So even though I've got like the tiniest amount left, this is gonna take like another 20 minutes. It's 4. I gotta walk the dogs in like 3 hours. Guess I'm not sleeping tonight. Well, shucks, man. It happens. By the way, for those wondering, I finished recording the video way late into the night, and my plan was to not sleep at all, just sit around for a couple hours, then walk the dogs, then go to bed. I sat around, fell asleep. Luckily, the alarm got me up, and it was horrible because it was the iPhone alarm that goes. And then I walked the dogs. It was probably the worst sleep I've had in forever. I'm gonna be consuming the milk at an angle now for increased surface area. We'll see how long it takes. This is actually unbelievable. I feel like I'm closing in. Look at this. Look at this. It's like almost no milk left. Holy shit. And just for record, this is the bottle we emptied. I emptied. You just guys can watch me suffer. You did nothing. Do subscribe to my channel though, and hit the bell if you do. Which you will. Right, this is the last time post edit me is showing up. So bye. Now I'm gonna do the other side of the fork now, because it's too thin of a layer for the normal side to work. I'm just gonna scoop this like that. Dude, no fucking way we just did that. Oh my god. Yes! Fuck yeah, boys. Fuck yeah. 9.5 hours of eating milk with a fork. Finished. Almost pissing myself from dancing on the spot too much. In fact, I'm about to piss myself right now, but I gotta sign out first. Fuck, well, subscribe and hit the bell. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do an outro because my outros are sick. We fucking did it.